Hi guys, welcome. This is a general reading for the collective of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It's not date or time specific, so whenever you come upon it, if it speaks to you, it might be your message at that time. You can be here as a cross watcher for a Pisces, and you might need to flip the energies around. I'll give you more info about that in a minute. That's not a problem. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope if you enjoy the reading, you'll consider joining us here by subscribing. We do have Lionsgate, the Lionsgate portal on 8/8, August 8th, as always. So I'll be doing a special reading for that. Stay tuned. But other than that, all quiet on the Western Front. Okay, it is a long day in the park beyond here. Not at my residence, but in the park that I am adjacent to. So my apologies if you hear lawn mowers, edgers, blowers, etc. Nothing I can do about it. All right, so here we go. I am pulling from the Rose Oracle to activate the reading. Let's see what comes through. Yes, the Holy Grail. Perfect. Stop the endless searching. Inner quest. So inner quest to me feels very hermit-like. But I'm also getting a feeling of the Lover's card. And I'll tell you why. Because the Lover's card is really a card of choice. And sometimes the choice is about coming home to self. Okay, so we stop the endless searching. We stop the need to know, who is this person to me? What does it mean? We go within and we spend some time on an inner quest. And that's those are the two cards I'm feeling from the Holy Grail is the Lovers meets the Hermit. Lots of personal growth there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is pull the spread. I'll give you my general impressions, and then we'll get the details from the clarifiers. Here we go. Overall energy here is the Tower. So the Tower is talking to us about something that's not sustainable. It can also be awakening and a paradigm shift, like something that really gets your attention. Let's see. Oh, beautiful. Okay, so when I do this spread, I set the intention that this side of the spread is speaking to the sign I'm reading for or about, which in this case is Pisces. Therefore, this side would be the divine counterpart to Pisces. That's what I meant when I said you may need to flip it around, regardless of your sign. If you identify with this side of the spread, that's fine. Just own that, not a problem. But because we have the Tower here, I'm seeing that there's something that feels disruptive. I'm not seeing anything really falling apart, but something that's just kind of got someone a little shook, paying attention, possibly having a profound awakening, a paradigm shift. Because for your person here in the past, Five of Wands, there's some outside source of conflict. And here, right, conflict, disruption, a little chaos. But it's an outside source. It's something that came from outside and sort of disrupted things between you. Right now, their present experience of the connection is the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups can be a little bit of disillusionment. Sometimes it's sadness and disappointment, but that's not how it's coming through. At this point, it's sort of coming through as this Ace of Cups is being offered by Spirit, but the person isn't paying attention. They're paying more attention to something that's missing. There's like, just some sense of disillusionment or dissatisfaction with what lies right in front of them when there's something that's trying to make its way in. Now, going forward, we see the Queen of Swords, and there's some truth-telling there. When we see the Queen of Swords, she's a truth teller, a truth seeker, and I feel like it represents the unanswered questions for what is happening or has happened over time in this connection. Now, for you, or for those of you who identify with this side of the spread, we have the World in the past. And that's like, okay, we just went through something, we closed out a cycle, we learned some lessons, and now a new cycle begins. To me, the world is Saturn. It's a Saturnian energy, and Saturn is the great teacher, but to me, there's like freedom once a cycle has been completed. Okay, that's why we have our Saturn return, and we tend to either learn the lesson or repeat the lesson, if you see what I'm saying. So that's in the past for you, and I feel like you completed and learned the lesson because your present experience of this connection is the sun. It's happiness. So it's interesting to me that your person is sort of sitting here kind of with hand on hip saying, I don't get it. Something's missing. Something's missing. Well, of course something's missing. You're one true love. But you're aware of it. You know. You've got the key to it. And going forward for you, we have the King of Pentacles. So I love that we have the Queen of Swords on this side, King of Pentacles on this side. Very interesting that somehow it feels to me like you don't see each other coming. The King of Pentacles to me represents that masculine archetype of a life partner, someone who shows up for you there in 3D. It's the one you've got thoughts about a future with. Not necessarily that you've discussed it, but I feel like that convo may be coming. That's my point. So let's jump in and look at the Tower. Definitely a curiosity. Okay, moving away from it, moving beyond it. Yes, and you know what? For those of you who have been following me for some time and have been very plugged into the Pisces readings, you know what I'm about to say. This Tower energy is not between the two of you. It's something that has unfolded for one or the other of you. I feel like it's coming more from this side, but it's something that has created an awakening, has changed the picture, has moved, like someone's moving beyond it now to some peace of mind, some calmer waters, and there's something here that they know they value more. The Four of Pentacles can be some guarded energy. It's not coming through that way. It's coming through like, I'm going to hold tight to what I value, and what's in unconscious awareness there is the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is past life, soulmate. This may be someone you've known for a long time, or that you feel like you've known for a long time. Sometimes with the Six of Cups, it's like this person feels like home. I've been with this person before. I know their energy. It's like a warm, fuzzy robe to me. So that's what I'm seeing here is the awakening around it, the clearing of the mind, the moving to something calmer after a period of some form of disruption, chaos, conflict, that I'm getting more from this side. There's where it shows up. And the Four of Pentacles, that sense of, yeah, but I don't want to let go of what does make me feel good. And what brings me the two sixes with the Six of Swords and the Six of Cups, that brings me a sense of calm. So let's look at this Five of Wands in the past. Woo. Whatever was this conflict in the past, I do think it created a pause between you, the two of you, meaning that had this issue not presented itself, gotten ugly, whatever it was, and again, not between you, but impacting you, I feel like you were on a really good path. And this person, whoever they are, had to sort of push it off, had to sort of say, whoa, yeah, nope, can't deal with that right now. I'm in the muck over here. So I do feel there is a beautiful connection here that was recognized but not acted upon. In fact, it was kind of resisted because whoever this is was going through a thing or two that required their attention. Now we have the Four of Cups. They come through it. They're moving beyond the turbulence, Tower, Six of Swords, and they're holding on to what they value, but they're kind of like, but where is it? There's something missing here on an emotional level, and this person is aware of it. Beautiful. By the way, you both have the Sun card here. So There's a lovely warmth between you. When all things are moving smoothly, I feel like there's a really good connection, a good bond here. But we've got the Four of Cups. Like, where is this happiness you speak of, Laura? It's kind of how this person's coming through. Well, they're on the road to find out. Knight of Pentacles, Three of Cups, there's the Nine of Pentacles, which I think is your energy. This person kind of has you on a pedestal. I think they admire you. They like you very much at the very least. They would really love it. A get together, a cause for some kind of celebration, a hey, how you doing? Haven't seen you in forever. But they're moving a little slowly. We'll see why, because we have the Queen of Swords coming up that may tell us. But it feels to me like this person's being cautious, moving forward with a fair amount of intention, clarity, very consciously aware of everything they're doing, crossing T's, dotting I's. And the goal, right, they move forward with the end in mind. What's the end in mind? Well, I want to get back into this person's sphere. You know, I would love a get together. It doesn't feel like it's anything romantic at this point. It feels more like I'm seeing friendship when I see this Three of Cups with the Nine of Pentacles underneath. It's like you know each other, but it feels to me like whoever I'm speaking to, it's not deeply intimate at this point. Might have been once upon a time, but isn't right now. So it would be like a reconnection. So let's see the Queen of Swords. Man. 10 of Wands, 10 of Cups. Okay. So the Hanged Man is this person understands that they have some splaining to do, Lucy. They know it. They know that there are unanswered questions. And so I have a feeling that they may pump the brakes a bit. The Hanged Man feels like a temporary standstill. This person needs to offload some heavy energy. Maybe there's something that there are remnants of what they've come through that they're still trying to make peace with and remove from their energy field. If they want to be happy, they cannot bring their baggage forward. That's what I'm seeing. And they know that they have something to answer for. So with the Hanged Man there, it's like a temporary standstill. I'm not seeing stagnation. I'm not seeing a long delay. I'm seeing like, oh, this is important. I got to deal with this ish first. Because if I really want to be happy and if I really want to answer these questions to this person's satisfaction, I need to be free of any baggage from the past. So that feels legit. Let me just say it that way. Especially because they're coming through for you as the King of Pentacles. Ready for something in the present, in 3D with you. Unencumbered by anything from the past. So let's see the World card for you in the past. I love this deck. I love the World card here. Like, this is the image I get in my mind whenever I think of Saturn, the great teacher. I see this guy sitting in a chair with the spectacles on his nose, hands folded across his chest, snoring gently with the book open. That's my Saturn. Oh! So, the Tower got both of your attention. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on. Yeah. I do feel like you've moved beyond it, though, because that's the overall energy for the reading. And there's something that you're both hanging on to now that you value in this connection. That's really fascinating. So, some definite mirrored energy here. And now we have the Queen of Pence, right? Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. We definitely have a couple in 3D. The World to me is like, with the Tower landing on it, is that moment of, I see what isn't working. And I'm learning that lesson. And I'm focusing on my own stability here. and my own obligations, because this is Capricorn, which is ruled by Saturn. So there's like, I'm focusing on my duties. I'm focusing on what I've, my obligations here at home, at work, in the community, whatever. Temperance is basically coming in underneath as, and I'm not going to sweat it. I'm going with the flow. Temperance is about self-control and restraint. And I feel like there was something that very much shook up the connection. I don't think it was between you. I think, again, it was an outside source of interference, but it got both of your attention. And maybe not at the same time. That's what's really interesting to me. Maybe not at exactly the same time. But now it's kind of getting closer to the two of you being in sync. So let's see the sun. While this person is sitting here bemoaning, like, where's my love? Where's my happiness? And they're starting to make their way toward you. You're coming in with the sun, which is Leo. And we've got Venus retrograde in Leo right now. Yeah. You're like, okay, bring it. I'm ready. Whatever truth you have to tell, come tell it. I'm good to go. I'm ready. I'm excited. New leg of the chapter, something fun, exciting, uplifting, flirtatious even. Yeah, it kind of feels like it's, you're a little bit ahead of this person energetically speaking. I almost feel like you can sense their impending arrival. Like, I feel you're aware energetically that this person has had a shift in their present experience. They're not happy kind of doing whatever they're doing. They're preparing to come towards you. They want that happy moment where you get together and you kind of pick up with each other like no time was lost. I think you sense it already. You see it. Ace of Swords. The aces are always a gift from spirit. You see the hand of spirit there giving you the ace of like, oh, I see it. I know. I feel they're coming. I feel like this whole new breath of fresh air, little flirtation, some good news coming in. And then we get the King of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. Yep. Devil. Oh. So, I do feel this person comes toward you. They're the King of Pentacles. And with the Three of Pentacles, it's very much a back and forth. It feels to me, well, the Three of Pentacles is always about cooperation, co-creation, collaboration. There's friendship here. You have the Three of Pentacles, they have the Three of Cups. I'm feeling friendship. I'm feeling like we're kind of on the same page. And then with the Devil, I almost feel like it's part of the explanation for the Queen of Swords and why this person is putting things on pause for a little bit. That Ten of Wands feels like offloading some negative karma. The Devil comes in as negative karma. And it doesn't feel like it's for you. It feels like it's something that's been in the way of the connection, and it gives you liberty to sort of leave it behind. I'm feeling the King of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles is a dominant energy, and then it's what's the negative karma? What's something that's been dogging the connection or dogging one person or the other? What's the Tower-ish about? Got it? And the Tower feels like it's connected to some kind of intrusive energy from the past. Five of Wands. It's the only way to make sense of something that feels like it's an intrusion. It's an intrusion, but it's kind of leaving. It's sort of exiting stage left. There's no real power it has anymore. So I feel the future looks good. It looks to me like this person knows they have something to answer for. I feel they're going to be very forthcoming, but I don't think they're going to take action unless they're sure they've kind of rid themselves of whatever this heavy energy is. These two cards are in the exact same spot for each side of the spread, and this is negative karma, heaviness, restriction, limitations, resistance, egoic resistance even. It can even be another person's energy that sort of might have been part of the Five of Wands scenario. So for those of you where there may be a third party reference, I'm giving you confirmation that could be what it's about. But with the Eight of Cups underneath, it's like, yeah, I leave that in the rearview mirror. That doesn't come forward with me. What goes forward with you is the connection. So that's really lovely. Before I give you the astrology associated with this part of the reading, there's a link in the description box in the first sentence that will take you to the extended. I'm going to continue the spread. So all these cards stay here, get moved up a little bit, and I want to pull the two of you together. I sort of want to see you as if you were face to face here in 3D. Strengths, challenges, what might be unfolding for you. We'll get your messages to and from each other. What would this person say to you if they were right in front of you? What do they want you to know? What are they picking up from you at 5D, which is always very enlightening? We'll get a card from Spirit of the Universe that comes through as some form of guidance, direction, sometimes just a confirmation or a warning. We'll get the hidden energies, what's going on behind the scenes with this person that you don't know but might want to. And then the outcome position is, if nothing else changes, what might be on the path for this connection going forward. So very comprehensive extendeds. Here's who shows up. We have the Tower. We have the Tower twice. That's Mars. Mars rules the sign of Aries. We have the Sun twice. That is, the Sun is the Sun, but it rules Leo. We've got the Knight of Pentacles is Virgo, as is the Nine of Pentacles. So we've got some Virgo energy here. Queen of Swords is Libra, nice and balanced. Hanged Man is Neptune, which rules the sign of Pisces. Temperance is Sagittarius. Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn, as is, the World is Saturn, Capricorn, and Aquarius. Okay, we have the Fool, more Aquarius. Page of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. King of Pentacles is Taurus, and the Devil is Capricorn. So that's what I have for you, Pisces. Very interesting reading. I feel like a shift is happening. The link to the extended is below. I'll see you there in a second. Bye for now.